There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on. Morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Fishery audit number 20 this time for you. And I've come to a venue that's quite popular right in Derbyshire area. But one in the past has suffered like some of the worst hearsay known to angling man. And I've brought you up here today because one, I want to come and look around the place myself, and two, because I've heard that it's doing a bit better now, that's for sure. And after talking to Mr. Tony Baxter on the previous video at Codner Park, there's actually some very, very good news coming from this place. So without further ado, I'm going to spin you around and show you where I am. And if you've not already guessed, I am at what appears to be a lovely Butterley Reservoir in Ripley in Derbyshire. And yeah, looks quite nice. I've come down this end, I've come into this car park down here, but I think there's another car park up there with a tackle shop. So we'll have a walk up, there's a lane here, we'll have a walk up this lane and try and intro you guys to the furthest possible point I can do. But already upon arrival, Ripley and District Angling Club. Ones have got it, no bankside excavations, no casting into the swims, no litter, dogs must be on a lead, leave no mess. Can't ask for fairer than that. So I'm going to, oh actually, have I just found a path? I'm actually going to walk you around the water's edge the best I can. What we're looking for? Well, we're looking for safety rings, safety signs, we're looking for, you know, just any safety implements that have been put in place. And even more so, just having a look around the place for you. Nice staging peg there. Actually, a couple of anglers on them first couple of pegs then. And if I can't see angler, I don't really want to be pestering him, asking him questions, but what's this? Peg 19. Oh, some wildlife in this little thing here, going crazy. Yeah, got a bait boat out there, look. Doing the business. Angler walking across top at bank over there. Anyway, let's go for a walk down this way and see what we can find. But so far it looks like some of these old pegs are similar to ones that are at Codner. Just a steel frame with a few slabs dropped in. And it looks like over time they've been replaced with some better looking staging. Yeah, but besides all the safety stuff, things I'm looking out for, litter, just damage, severe risk to human life. And overall, just to give you all a good view of the place, we aren't getting in anybody's way. So, be a nice treat for me because I have never fished here.
How much is the winter ticket? Yeah, 410.
Is it? Ah, sound.
Day tickets are Monday to Thursday. Yeah. Day tickets Monday to Thursday.
Ah.
It's card only.
Payment wise. Yeah.
And if you want to, best time to come is at the weekend, Saturday morning or Sunday morning, between 10 and 12.
Right.
If you catch me, I will make you a member, but my times do vary.
Yeah, no worries, yeah.
Okay.
Lovely. Just chatting to a young lad then who knows me off. He says he's seen me on TikTok. And seems like a nice lad. Got some knowledge of this place. And up Bream, coming out, all going to Codner. And I was talking to Tony Baxter at Codner Park on previous video. And he said that what they're actually doing is they're safely transferring all the bream from here down into Codner. So that'll keep all your bream anglers happy. And this is more of a more out and out carp venue now. And as much as I know you carp anglers do appreciate just fishing as a whole, I think over time it's starting to evolve into a lot of you that bream can be a bit of a nightmare. So I don't know, maybe it's just time that we all just move with times. What me on here? Peg 17, it's that moulded plastic stuff, lasts forever, really durable, won't rot away, and it's not cheapest stuff in the world, but if you think about how long you get out on it, it's cheap as chips. And we are on peg 17 at the minute. So, I'll have a float round this way, just follow this path round. I've had dog walkers and what have you coming past me while I've been talking to bailiff, so really nice chap so far, bailiff. Had a chat with him. So, we'll get round there, see what else we can see. 17. It's that little grebe just come up there. Only a small one, him. So really clear in edge, really shallow. I dare say that you've got some nice deep water out there. And yeah, loads of tufted ducks out there. What can I see? Probably about 11 or 12 out there. Nice to see a bunch of them together. Very nice, very tidy. And behind most of Pegs Up, you've got these like bivvy areas where you can pitch up out of everybody's way so you don't path. Ah, very nice. And again, we've got a bunch of footpaths coming down to this main footpath all around place. And look at this for a peg here, look. God, I could get a bungalow on here. But a lot of you might know this place. You've got a cut through there, look, Seat Tunnel Bridge. That's an active train, railway line going straight through the middle of Res, that. So, nice area. This is a really shallow peg all the way out. I don't know if they do much wading on here, but there's a maggot tub down there, look. You can just see that. You'd probably have to wade out for a few fish on here. But yeah. Seems to be going alright. Right. We'll keep pushing around, but yeah, look at what room you've got here for your bivvies and all that stuff, and fun and activities. Really nice. Yeah, look, you've got these little pathways, look. And they all just come right down to the water's edge. Oh, mate, you alright? You doing out?
I've had one not too long ago.
Peg 12, so numbers go that way. And again, you've got all these bivvy areas behind your pegs, look, to get pegged up. A lot of time and effort's gone into it. A lot of horror stories about this place over years where carp anglers are going bream and putting them in bags and chucking them up bank. And I actually saw a picture once, and then another chap who used to fish down here, he told me that he'd actually found a keep net full of bream, and they're all dead on bank. And I've got no reason not to believe him because, well, just no reason not to, really. You know, he wouldn't lie about anything like that. He's quite a passionate angler as well. But over time, I think there's been a few adjustments in club, and as much as they are just rumours until we all see on Facebook or anything of keeping it full of bream at bank, it's really turned its end round now. So hopefully that's something that they've got on top of. And all the bream, when they are being caught now, they're being kept and they're being transferred down to Codner Park. So you've got a nice trickle and stocking of bream down there, like pretty constantly. I don't know if they're paying for them or not, or if they're going to be like a reduced fee or anything like that, but if they're a problem, you know, I dare say you probably won't pay full price for them, but knowing that they're going down to Codner into another good home, and this, from what I believe, it is downstream to Codner from here, so it's not like they're going down into bad water or coming from bad water to a good one. Peg 10. Really shallow all the way out. I've heard there's some really deep water out here as well, so you know, at some point it'd be nice to ooh, little pike in there, look, just shot off. Camera's not picked that up. Little tiny jack pike, just flew that way. Oh yeah. Well yeah, it's really another really nice natural venue, really nice place to be. Like, it smells really healthy down here for, you know, for all wildlife, fishery, nature, just like seems like a really rich environment for nature down here. So it is on day ticket, and you can also become a member as well, so you can inquire to Ripley and District Angling Club about that and they'll sort you out. But if you see bailiff down here, I just spoke to him, if you see him down here, he can probably sort you out a membership, a permit on the bank, which is nice and ideal. It's not like they've syndicated it, and you know, if you've got people paying their hard-earned money to come and have a day's fishing down here, it looks like it's definitely worth the money. Some places, you know, you just pay to go and have the experience, and already I'm getting an absolute freebie here as a treat because I've only come for a walk around it. So yeah, let's carry on and see what it's got to offer. So just coming up to this bank, lots of tree felling. Like this thing here is all rotten and horrible. Look, with all these branches here. This looks like a tree that's come down and then they've actually chopped it up. Yeah, it is, look. So this one's come down from there, probably with bad winds and storms we've had. And then they've chopped it up. Say, stuff like this, it's just best to leave it in. Nice sanctuary for fish and what have you. But yeah, it's a lovely area down here in this bay. It's really shallow. I mean, them ducks are stood up. But yeah, really nice area, nice reserve area for fish to come and you know, have a bit of safety through spawning. Alright, just coming up into this corner. Actually got a bit of an inlet here. So a nice healthy trickle of water coming in, look. Comes from up that way somewhere, up into the estate. That trickles down into the res that way. Very nice. And again, I always stress it, if there's any anglers, and if anyone approaches me or anything, or, you know, they look like they're probably friendly and they'll have a conversation, I'll ask them if they've caught out, but I ain't come down here to come and wind anybody up. I know some of you carp anglers, you don't really appreciate Mr. dressed in bright blue walking by and, yeah, I don't, mate. So I just try not to do that if I can help it. Loads of weed here. Camera's not picking it up, but loads of weed. Not a bad thing though. It's like I say, it's really rich in nutrients for fish and everything, so never a bad thing. What peg number is this? Peg number 9. Oh, really nice. Look at this. Nice area. Never mind the day ticket. You look at these, and some of them look like you've got to pay rent here. It's all open to day ticket as well. Peg 8, yeah, so pegs go that way, look. Start over there. We'll go around to where peg 1 is soon. Yeah, lots of weed in front of here, but 4 metre landing handle. You'll be fine going your fish out there, no problem. I think there's lots of water vole, or probably even the odd rat having a good swim about in there. Yeah, look, see them, see all things moving. Probably a water vole, that. Plenty on them in edges though, like you can see all reeds like shivering about as they're darting through them, so. Really nice. From stories I've been told over years and little bits of information that I've picked up and experiences from other people, I've heard some really, really, really bad horror stories about this place, and yeah, it's one of them, don't judge a book by its cover. You know, read it first and then decide if it's crap. And yeah, it's an absolute paradise down here for any angler really wanting to come and have a go. Really nice. Look at this for a peg here, look. So there's old one, look, like at Codner, like a steel grid going out with just slabs on it. They've kept that there and they've built this. I tell you what, this must have cost an absolute fortune to get all these pegs in, because it's nearly every single one's been replaced. And they're not cheap, so don't ever any on you think, oh, and they've just stocked a 36 pounder in here. 36 pound carp just gone in last week, he said. So don't, for any on you, for 1 minute think that all your day ticket money just goes into nowhere and disappears. Like, no one behind scenes are going into their back pockets for that much money. A 36 pound carp, even cheap, is probably still more than most cars I buy. Very nice. Right, let's go on to the next one. I think there's a chap fishing around here, so I'll try and keep it stealthy. Very tidy. I haven't seen a single shred of litter yet on the floor. Absolutely nothing. Peg 5. Really, really healthy place. It's like little tiny, you can just like see little bits of open gravel under, see it there, look. I mean, that's where coots and birds have been having a nibble, but a little bit same out there with this weed. Someone you might see it as a problem, but some of these carp anglers, like this weed is like a greenhouse to a daffodil. Do you grow daffodils in greenhouses? But anyway, it's good for it, that's what I'm saying. So, get around here and go a bit further up, and yeah, so far, absolutely pristine. Peg 4, and then peg 3, and it's actually peg 2. There's a chap there, and this bit here is I think it's called Get a Bite Cafe or something, little on-site cafe. So I'll have a pop up there in a second and see the bait boat going out over there. Look, so second bait boat I've seen. I'm guessing that bait boats are allowed on here for if it's a question that someone you're thinking. Lovely place to be though. But that far bank over there houses some right fish, and that opening over there, if you can chuck a lead in front of that, you'll be laughing. Really nice. Loads of casting room above your head. So I'm going to try and get round now onto the big section, and then at some point try and cross back over there. You can just see Canal and River Trust sign near that bridge over there, and see if we can pass up across that damn wall and back down again. But so far, absolutely stunning. Little sign here, keep your dogs on leads. It looks like you have to pass back up this way and then round and over. Don't want to go in these guys' way, so I'm going to have a nip up through here now and then round and see if we can get round that way. Nice outdoor eating area here. So apparently you can just, you can get through. It's just a bit of a push. Right, sign up gate, please close the gate, no fouling. So none of you foul when you get here, just pick it up and put it in a bag. And this is train line. Stop, look, listen. Oh, wow. Look at these guys here, look. A couple of trains just sat there, like an old platform that's not in use. Not sure about this line. I have been told that you can actually watch the trains go past, so not quite sure what the situation is with that, but who knows. If anyone you want to get in comments and let me know. Is it still active? Warning, do not trespass on the railway, penalty £1,000. If you've got £1,000, fill your boots, but I mean, you know, just be mindful at the same time, people. Right, what we got here then? Nice little spring coming in down here, look. It goes underneath and then down under that little bit of a footpath. There, look. Right, let's go up here. Oh, got a burner bin. You know what? I feel like I'm ready for starting some carp fishing. I do, people. It's a bit of me, this. Right, let's go up this path and see where this takes us. It's pristine, people. There is no litter. It is absolutely stunning. So, yeah, good news. I think this is the big half of it. Surely this is bigger half. Goes all the way down that way and around. If I can get all the way around, I will do. Don't want this one to be a long drawn out video, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of it that you can't fish. I don't even know if you can fish up this. Oh no, there's a peg here, look, so there's a peg here. So, peg 17. Yeah. Nice bit of deck in there. Really tidy. Cut away, not a lot of room for gear behind you, so you'd have to just plonk it down here or whatever, out it way. But so far, looks alright. Another one there, look. So these are probably for your more opportunist anglers that are wanting to come down and fish on. If you know, disabled access, I won't even risk it, people. Peg 19. Oh wow. Peg 20. And you've got this little steel footbridge here, look, going over the channel, which parts both sides of the reservoir. So from there, it goes through and out that way. solid bit of kit this. That's not going nowhere, that were built by men back in day, that were. Peg 21. I'm gonna go to Ender here and probably walk back on myself and then come back and do all that. I just want to make sure you can actually get all the way down here first. Peg 22. 23. Again, they're all tidy. All really high grade pegs as well. No cheap skating on here. Unless it's that bank you can't fish. Let's see if there's a path around there first. Peg 24. Pristine. No litter. And this time of year you can see it as well when all leaves come off the trees and everything starts to die back. This is a nice bay here. Bet this gets some carp in it in summer. Nice spawning area for them as well. Nice to have a nice reserve area. Let's see what this path says here. So that takes you up and back round first half at Res where we came. And that, I'm guessing, links us all the way round to where we started over there. So I'm going to go back down that way and walk up just so I'm not missing anything. So what do we know so far? Well, Butterley Res at Ripley. I'm halfway around the place. Spoke to a couple of people. Seems really nice. Really friendly atmosphere. I've just walked through where the cafe is. One thing I'm not doing, people, is just like, oh, I hope you're alright. In the middle of a cafe area. And there's a nice cafe area there. Might try and get a couple of interweb pictures off the internet for you and put them in here now, just so you can see what sort of area they've got and seating area and everything. But nice big car park in front. And yeah, you only need one wheel on your barrow or trolley or whatever, and you can access pretty much every single peg on this place. Really accessible. I'm not seeing no problems, no dramas, no issues. Seems safe. I've not seen any safety rings yet. Oh no, that's a lie. There is one. There was one at the cafe at the back. But it's manned all the time anyway, that place. So well, I don't think it's manned at night, but there's always somebody there or thereabouts. So, but safety rings, could do with a few more on each entrance, but it's one of them. But yeah, all scary horror stories that I was once told. Like I say, I can repeat them. I'm not pointing fingers at people saying, oh, I heard this about you. I want to come and have a look first. And you sort of get a bigger picture when you're here. And like most fisheries of it years, a lot of them have really turned around. And Butterley Res, I don't know, could this be one of the Norths or Midlands, wherever you want to class it as, premier carp fisheries for price and fish that are on offer? £36 I went in last week, and it's on day ticket. So let's get up here and see what else we can see. So back up to where we come down, and now I want to go down this way and work my way all the way around. But burner bin there, look. If you're going to do it properly. I bet that's been supplied by Club as well, so hats off for that. Helps keep all crap down. Saves it piling up everywhere. Peg 14 again. All them moulded plastic pegs last forever. Really nice, and nice path all the way around as well. See, like this, look. This post, it probably once did have a safety ring on it, and it's just not there anymore. So there's an old peg there, look, you can just see it. Just wants a safety ring chucking up on one or two entrances. Quite a big water this as well, so you need to be you need to have one or two at least. God, there's blackbirds everywhere. Peg 13. Oh wow. Look at bivvy area behind every peg, look. So you can get pegged up at night. And I was just talking to a chap down there off camera, and it's his first night in a while. Last time he come, he did a 48-hour. And yeah, this fish coming out, just one of them. It's, have you got what it takes to be able to get one out of your peg? See, like there again, look, a bit like codner, all pegs are still in. And they've got all these ones here. Look at that, look. Lovely area, that. They even got an upstairs, look. Even go over back and a bit higher. Look at this bench here, look. A big carp on it, big steel thing. Got a name on it. In memory of Paul Wells, partner to Debbie, father to Charlie and Katie, friend to many. That is a bench and a half, that, isn't it? Oh, mate, I'd be happy with that, pal. I really would. I'm not quite sure about anybody else, but I've been told stories about venues before, and I've not gone to them. Or when I have, I've gone there with the sole intentions of filming based on the information I've been given, and it's pretty much proven itself. Some of them have been the opposite, but this place, Butterley Res, it's stunning. I mean, there's plenty of time for me to trip up now between there and finishing where I started, but absolutely stunning. Got an island out there, look. One there, an island, and you've got a little bit of a feature over there. It looks like an old tree stump in water. Another island there. There might be one or two more down that way. But we'll go and have a look. Yeah, another big bivvy area, peg 10. Go further down here. Well, well, well. Fishery Audit 20, absolute treat for the eyeballs. And again, look at that. So your bivvy area is set right back away from path, out to everybody's way. You can have your pod down here, I'm guessing on your peg or next to it down here, and fish out there to them features. But look at that. And it's not a small place, this, people. It's a big old place. And I can see quite a few pegs over there. Looking forward to getting to them in a minute. But I'm probably I'm probably halfway around now. And every peg is just stunning. It's litter free, it's tidy, it's well maintained. It's took a lot of time and a lot of effort to get this to where it is. Ah, really nice. Nice area here. So yeah, look, another example. They've left the old peg in, and that's what's replaced it over time. So it's one of them, it's not like they need to, but you can clearly see that the effort's been put in there, look. It's like you've got something to show for it. There's the old peg, and this is your new one. But yeah, very good. Very nice. Oh my God, we have got a rat catcher. We've got a rat catcher. I'm in the middle of nowhere on Butterley Res, and there's a rat catcher. What is going on? This is amazing. I mean, besides safety rings, and I mean, could do with a couple of signs up at entrances, be, you know, danger, deep water, no swimming, all that stuff. Oh no! There's a dead Canada goose there. Oh, bless it. Another one of these islands here, look. I bet that's floated in over time and they've latched it up to this old peg here. Oh, poor thing. But, handing itself back to nature, people. Huh. I'm pretty much gobsmacked. Really nice. Yep. Yep. Got tufties out there, look. 3, 6, 9, 12, 20. But there's 30 tufted ducks on top over there, along with a bunch of seagulls and a few ducks. Look at all this. I'll tell you what, you won't want to get back to the car park and figure out. Have a right walk back down here, peg 4. Maybe it comes to an end down here soon. Got all this area behind your pegs, look. Oh, loving this. I know a good fishery when I see one, and again, like Codner, when you meet a face, it can be a bailiff, it can be direct, it can be an official, it can just be a long-term serving permit holder. The face that you get and the attitude that you get is normally a reflection of what the club has to offer. And straight away going in this morning, spoke to 2 or 3 people from off, Really nice, loads of knowledge about the place, and they seem really passionate about keeping Butterley Res, you know, looking as good and as strong as what it is. Nice peg here, loads of fresh gravel down. Peg 2 of that, if you're wondering. And yeah, and normally when you've got a good attitude that goes with the face of the venue, it normally has like a bit of a mirror effect with the actual fishery. So this is peg 1. So it's an end peg, so you can't go any further. There's no access through there. There's a bit of an house here, look, and then you've got a bit of a lodge on the bottom of their garden where they can sit outside at lake. Wonder if they get free fishing then over there. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And then you've got all this, looks like reserve area down there. I don't think there's any pegs over that side at bank over there. Could be wrong. But we'll go back up in a minute and have a look down, see how far we can get. But if all this is left alone down here, it'd be a perfect sanctuary for... There's actually loads of weed down there I can see on the surface. Nice island down there. It'd be a perfect sanctuary for spawning fish all year round. So, peg 1. Again, nicely gravel filled. They're all bordered as well, so gravel won't go anywhere. Really clean, really tidy. Made up with this place. Absolutely made up with it. So, when we get back down here, we'll go back along, back down wall side at train line, over to the other side, and then bring you down this bit. So, I'm going to get over to that corner, through them trees there, look, right over there, round about there. Didn't really do a bit of a clicky noise, but that's where we've just come from over there, look, where that little bay thing is there. All the way across down wall. And that takes you back up across down wall on the other side where we started. And this time, I'm going to take you down this way. So, Ripley and District Angling Association. I'm halfway around your fishery at Butterley Res. So far, a couple of safety rings, couple of no swimming deep water signs. You can get the signs off eBay cheap as chips. But besides that, I bet you all sleep well at night. This place is absolutely stunning. So halfway around it, just want to say massive well done so far. Dogs must be kept on leads. Oh, look at this. A little stream running down here, look. Got to be a fish or two in there. Wow, that looks healthy. And it depends on what kind of field you've got next to it as to how healthy the water is, especially with today's current climate of the condition of rivers. But it's, yeah, this one looks all right. Nice healthy feed down. I bet it helps keeping it topped up. But yeah, it's got some depth to it, but it's a foot deep, that. There's a couple of little trout in there somewhere. Right, let's go up here. There's actually a bike up here. So there might be somebody fishing. Looks like all the way down the bank of this stream. It's been trimmed recently. It's all been freshly cut, look. Really nice to look at, that. I hope that's something they keep on top on, keeping it trimmed away like that, because it's a really healthy looking stream, that's for sure. Be nice if it had 1 or 2 trout in there. It's got some depth to it. Well, it's a foot deep here. Ah, very good. Right, first peg on this side is what we got. Peg. So peg number 26. Loads of cover either side. I see a big tree here, look, that's come down over years. Looks like it were a clean cut. Or it's snapped and then they've trimmed it flush there, but there's a stump for it all there. But there's the stump for it all there anyway. Oh yeah, really tidy. Free of litter as well. Lovely place to be. I understand why some new carp anglers can sit here for days and days at a time. Like I say, I used to do it when I was younger, but I didn't lose interest, just I don't know, it just didn't do it for me anymore. Oh, I'll see a couple of little chub in here. Plenty deep enough to keep some fish happy. Ah, peg 27. Not as much room behind these pegs for bivvies and all that stuff, but again, for like a session, you know, rods just on your back and your bag full of stuff, and you'd probably be all right. But yeah, full of features on this side. Peg 28. I'm more intrigued about this little stream now. It's really healthy. It's got a nice flow to it as well. Oh, look at these pegs. Peg 30, peg 31 a bit. So you've got your peg here, bit of a bivvy space here, and this old tree here, look, there's a couple on them. I've actually left it laid down there as like some sort of cover between pegs. Peg 31. Nice bivvy area here. And then you've got this that goes right out into water. Oh yeah, there's actually a sheet of ice there. You can just see the line of it there. Look. Been kept in shade all day. Very nice. It's so tidy. I heard some horrible stories about this place, and not recently either. I mean over years. Maybe it's just people that have had bad experiences, or you know, people that have just got involved in the wrong side of politics with place. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I was expecting something a lot worse. And if you, you know, a lot of you know me. I'm prepared to turn up anywhere and go toe to toe with people. Well, verbally anyway. I'm not a violent character, but I've turned up some public accessible venues before, and I've had people wanting to remove me physically, and unfortunately that's not really an option. And I heard similar stuff about this place, and it's just nice to see that, well, it's just not what everybody said. Well, not everybody, but the people that told me. It's just not what they told me it were or is. Very tidy, very clean. Nice little peg there, look. Lovely area. Another one there. Got loads of casting space out there as well, so it's not like you're going to be in each other's pockets if you're chucking out. There's probably plenty of room for a lot of stuff on here. Nice big bivvy area there, look on that one. So you'd be able to have your bivvy with back to tree, and you're opening here, and you can see people on walkway, and you can actually see your rods and everything on your peg as well. Someone's got to have chucked a roach to in here of it years. Dying to see a fish in this little stream. Get depth to that. I know we've had some rain recently, but not for the last couple of days. Really pushing through that. Another one here, look. Again, nice big bivvy space. Oh, this side at lake with these pegs, it'd be nice for, you know, if you can get like that bloke I was just back there, get down on your push bike with a quiver bag and just a backpack with your sort of necessities in. That'd be alright. Big pipe coming out there, look. So that'll bit run off for that field a bit. Or even probably something further upstream, if there's another lake up there, not sure. But yeah. Loads of water in it. Right, let's go a bit further down here, see if there's any more pegs, and if there's not, then I will about turn and go back, but something tells me we might be at the end of the pegs for this side of the venue. So I have found some more pegs. So when I said that then, I was actually just over behind this tree line. I thought this were dense trees all the way down and there were no fishing. But I found a couple of little stagings down here, look. Like this one here. Unless you can't fish these anymore because they are old, but I've not seen any signs or anything. Some of you regulars will probably know, but you've got all this bait to your right hand side here. And it's all like reserve area. So it'll be, you know, really great opportunity for sporting fish or any sort, not just carp, to you know, do it successfully in areas like that. When you've got non-pressurised areas like that on your venue, you know, you've got a better chance of seeing some new fish coming through over time without the need to purchase them. And there's another one here, look. Wouldn't surprise me if you can't fish these unless, you know, these are on like request or anything, but I think these at last two you can get to. Oh, I don't know. Would you put, oh, there's a big cormorant sat on that there. I don't think camera's going to pick him up. Big cormorant sat on this first little feature thing here. You see his massive beak swinging around it, son. Hopefully they're too big for him in here. And I think, people, that is it. I don't think you can get any further down. There's a sleeping bag there or something, look. That's just some idiot. That's nothing to do with fisheries, that. That's just an idiot who's come down. A little bit of a path through there, but I'm not going to go down that way because you're just down into that smaller area over there then. But, I mean, even areas like this, besides fishing, you will get kids coming down and camping here and going a fire going with the pals and everything. It's really tidy. They must come down every now and again and pick up bits of litter that are down here. But so far, it's quite pristine. I'm not going to whinge and whine about a sleeping bag. Ain't no carp angler that fishes Butterley Res has a bright blue sleeping bag like that. I'd have a bright blue sleeping bag. Not carp anglers. I'd have a bright blue sleeping bag. Right, and then back up onto this main path. So my guess is that just is a public footpath that takes you down into Ripley somewhere. And we're back on here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get from here down to train crossing where Bridgeway, go over the other side of train lines, and then take you down that far side to that first big damn wall and finish up down there. Right, so I'm back at the junction for down wall. That's where we've just been. I'm going to take you up this way now, and then we should be crossing over some more train lines and then going on to the far side of that first half-foot lake that we walked onto. So yeah, let's go up here now. Just saying, all this it's relevant because you have to walk through it if you want to fish on certain pegs. It's all trimmed away nicely, and you can see it's been done like recently, so they do keep on top of it. It's one thing managing a fishery and like taking day tickets off people. A lot of people forget that all these little tiny jobs that are easily forgotten, you know, you can end up in a pickle. Someone walking that train line down there, look, it's a bit odd, £1,000 fine. Anyway, get over here. No trains coming. So, I don't know if this line's still in use anymore. Someone have to get in comments and let me know. What's going on for this train line? They're still working? Do they use just this off? Let me know in comments, quite interested in that. Same sign as before. Don't do it. Look and listen. All that stuff. So, let's get down here and do this side of the res. Got a little walkway down there, but I don't think there's any fishing down there. Let's go and have a quick nosy and have a look. You never know when you're walking into an angler's toilet, but worth a check, innit? Let's go and have a look. Someone you might have been here before and never actually walked down here, so. Well, it looks like there's probably a bit of a historic path all the way down that part at Downwall, but as you can see, it's non-accessible for fishing, so just don't do it, people. Right, back onto this path. I'll stroll down here now. Right, first peg we come to. Nice big area down here for your bivvy, look. And then you've got your stage in there. And you've got all that water in front of you here. So that's where we're coming over there. You can't really see because it's sun. And that's where we're going to head to, but yeah. Very nice, that little brook that we were just walking down. Down there, look. Actually follows all the way down the side of this side at res as well. Look, peg here, look. So there are all these areas behind your peg for your bivvy because it'd be a no-go on this bank here, on this footpath. Very tidy, very clean. That's what I like to see. More importantly, it's what I like to show you guys. You know, you might even have a fishery of your own out there. You might watch these videos and you might think your fishery is like up to scratch and it's tidy and clean and everything. But you might see some of these videos and think, yeah, could probably do with going out today and picking up some bits. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's where the cafe area and everything is over there. And then we walked all the way down them pegs to start with. Very nice. Same with this post here, look, that was probably once a safety ring post with a life buoy on it or something, but over time, fall off, kids, just idiots. Peg there, peg 32 that one. Probably not a peg that gets fished much, but I don't know, might be a reason. And this is like an extreme overspill. And there's your little brook, look. Runs right down the side of it. I love this. Really interesting. And this is like if your water level gets extreme, this is an overspill for that. That little brook is obviously designed to help shift a load of water down there and out of the way. Very good. You can see train, I don't know what tower that's called. Oh, so there's pegs on here, look. So peg, what's that, 30? Yeah, so this is 20, what's this, 29? So yeah, so you can actually peg up on here, look. You can actually peg up on down wall if you want to. Oh, threw me off a bit that, I didn't think you'd be allowed. Yeah, and then your water, look, you've got your overspill that comes out here. It goes down there, into the runoff, and down past all these, looks like a business estate over here. There we go, Canal River Trust, Butterley Res, no swimming, don't do it. There's your coordinates if you get in trouble, just don't do it, people. Simple, innit? Now, and that little brook runs down here, look. Look how healthy that is. Oh, what a treat. Very interesting. Oh, someone's even left me a gate open, look. Look at that. Come in, Ben, you're alright, mate. Come in. Don't take your shoes off, you're alright. Oh, there's like a little path down here. This is where you'd probably see a couple of little fish in the river, a few little tiny trout or something. Nice area for them as well down here. Good water as well. I'm actually going to shut this gate simply because if you come for a walk with kids and one of them wanders off, if he goes down there to have a look and falls in and you don't know where he's gone, I'd feel awful. And the post there, look again, safety ring on that. Oh, it's been signed by local kids, look. Don't even know what it says, but it's been signed. Right, let's follow this path down this main dam wall bit here. There's a chap fishing down here, I'm not going to pester him. I think he's had a fish. I think he had a fish when I first got here. Somebody was saying. But as you can see, pristine, really tidy. Looks like these pegs here. This one might be a bit of a historic one, look. Probably make out where some steps probably were going down there. That's your view from this end anyway. So there's cafe over there, look. Like big green building. And you actually get into the main car park, front main road over there. You'll be able to see it on Google Maps if you want to have a nosy. But let's get down this damn wall now and see if we can see any pegs down here as well, and just see if there's anything just left to show you before we finish up. So down here, look, probably looks like an historic peg, unless it's probably still fishable. Not overly sure, but you carp lads will be able to get a pod on there and cast it out there, won't you? I dare say it's just use your common sense and make sure you have a chat with bailiffs before you do it, isn't it? Just making sure. Right, let's get down here. Now look at this one, look. Proper set of stairs going down to that one. Wouldn't like to see an invoice for that if I ran place. Peg 24, that. Got like a bit of a name on it down there. Can't see that. But yeah, look at that thing. What a peg. Right, let's go up here. Another one here, look. Look at the steps on that. It's alright bit of iron that, isn't it? Again, there's enough room down there for a session shelter or something. And look at what water you've got in front of you here. And if they have stocked any fish, that's where cafe areas over there, that's where they take the bream away. So I dare say it was stocked. Not that your fish is going to hang about in here. It can get through tunnel under railway lines over there, but you know, your chances are probably doubled a little bit fishing on this one if it's hung about in here. Another one here, look. I'm blown away by this, honestly I am. I take everything with a pinch, but not being local to it, but I've lived in Chesterfield for years and I've heard stories about matches stopping on here, and you know, there used to be some big competitions on here match wise, and then you hear horror stories and you hear rumours, and then you have people tell you, and sometimes you just think, you know, that's a right shame. Too many people were saying it, and unfortunately for all those people, I've come down here today and it's absolutely pristine, and we're pretty much back now to where we started. So, I want to get off up here and we'll conclude today's Fishery Audit 20. So, bit of a nice surprise down here today at the old Butterley Reservoir, owned by the Canal and River Trust, and then it's leased off them by the Ripley and District Angling Association, which seems to be doing a fantastic job. Can't argue otherwise. I think they need a pat on the back for this one, to be fair, if I'm quite honest with you. I'll be the first to say it, normally because nobody else will. You hear rumours about places and people and things, and you just brush it off like, I hope not, but yeah, it'd be terrible if it's true. Then you hear other people say it and you're like, right, I heard about that, someone did say that. Then you see a few pictures and you see a few bits and other stuff, and you kind of have to weigh it up. And 9 times out of 10, when you do finally see the bigger picture, it's the picture you painted to start with. And for many, many years, I've slowly started to see bits on Facebook, social media of not this place deteriorating, but the reputation it once had for me just slowly started to dissolve away. And you kind of ask yourself, like, you know, why? Is it going to affect me? No, I'm not bothered then, don't really care. But Fishery Audit 19 at Codner Park, I learned there that they were getting the bream from here to go down there on a regular basis, an often basis. But even more so, those bream in Butterley Res have been a bit of a nightmare for carp anglers for years and years. And although match anglers, and I know I'm wearing this and I'm a match angler, but I'm an angler. Yeah, I catch anything. I catch 30+ pound carp dressed like this, no problem. So it's nice to know now that what was once a problem is now being a benefit to somebody else. So Codner Park are going up bream. It's fishing its head off down there as well if you want to go down and check it out. And carp anglers up here are probably getting a bit of a break, because waking up 5 or 6 times at night to bream absolutely demolishing your swim, it's never anything to go home and brag about to missus when she says, "Caught out," and you're like, yeah, 12 fish, 12, the best day, 12. Bloody hell, you only had 1 last week. Yeah, I had 12 last night, but you won't say the carp word. So yeah, I mean, I'm leaving Butterley Res now, a little bit more educated than before, but for anybody out there that's gone through a similar sort of process that I have, failing to understand all these rumours and stuff about Butterley Res, it is one of the cleanest venues I've been to recently. It's not going to say one of the unsafest venues. Could do with a few safety rings going up, a few more signs going at the entrances, so on and so forth. It's a big old place and there's quite a few different junctions to walk around, so you probably could do with a few more reminders putting up. Minimum, as soon as you walk on site, there's a couple of signs there saying, don't go swimming, don't drink it, don't start licking pylons, all that stuff. And they are there. And there is a safety ring in the main car park, I believe, at the front where the cafe is. And sorry that I've not filmed much there. It's one thing getting in someone's personal space when they don't want you to, but I'm bringing you here for the fishery side of things. The cafe on site, not every fishery has got a cafe. So that is just a bonus for you guys when you get here. And it's a great bunch of people that run it, apparently. All nice, friendly staff. There's loads of people on site, bailiff-wise. I was talking to them when I got here first thing, and the really nice people, and they all seem to have a lot of knowledge about the place. So, yeah, you know, as far as introductions go, I couldn't have asked for anything better, really. So, what we're going to score it. Safety rings, could do with a few. It's clean, it's tidy. I've not seen any of these dead bream everywhere that people have told me about. I've not seen any bad attitudes from people. I've not seen any, no, everyone spoke to me. And they always make an effort to try and talk to people. If they're not busy and they're not in conversation, I'll talk to them. And if I end up getting in a heated conversation, well, I enjoy that as well. So I'm ready for anything. But down here at Butterley Res, it's fine. Don't know what all fuss are about. Scoring wise, I'm going to score it a C. It's a big old venue. It's got some depth to it. Could do with a couple of safety rings going up people. Not always down to the club, but the club can ping an email to my buddies over at Canal and River Trust and just say, hey up, get me a safety ring down here please, we need one. And then yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, Butterley Res. Ripley and District Angling Association. I tell you what, I've been to safer venues that are less maintained to the standard this one is, let me tell you. So, you know, if you're suffering drowning in deep water, you can't live without a safety ring. But everyone that can, this place, magnificent, really nice. Ripley and District Angling Association, Gear sends a pat on back. I know it's publicly accessible and I'm going to walk around it anyway, but thanks for blessing the eyeballs with $1 billion venue. Anyway, thanks for watching if you watched this far. Remember to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Tell your mates, copy it link, share it. Tell people that fish at Butterley, hey up, that idiot's been round Butterley and he says it's alright, so I'm coming up. And yeah, and subscribe if you enjoy this sort of stuff. If you want to leave a few comments, drop them down below and I'll bleep bloop them back to you whenever I can. And yeah, thanks for watching Fishery Audit 20 and I will see you on the next one. I've said the loudest cat in the world. Can I have a fuss? I just want to have a fuss. Don't stroke him. Oh, Willie? Oh, is that where he is? Billy.
That's it. There, there. If you ever walk past again, I'll let you. You when he's here, just stroke him.
Yeah.
He'll not bother you.
Oh, I love the cat.